the following presentation of the National Football League.
Visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys have been flawless through the first half of their season. 8-0 coming into play here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Return middle.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Entering play call, coach suggests drag wheel. AHP dive.
Here we go. 58, which is that?
Now a run. Here's the first round pick from April's draft. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Their first play from
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options to gauge the options selected.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Empty and buck sweep. Dig HP option.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And right away, he lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have
entering
to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Ashton Jean T. Brock Bowers. Drop T drive. T attack.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Here we go. All right. Go.
Now Fields. Under pressure, they got him again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right
entering
now,
play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Brock Bowers is selected. Ashton Jean T. Brock, Dante Thornton J. Justin Field, Tucker. Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, Chris M. Cross drag.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Now it's Fields. He'll get this out to Genty.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff.
Entering play call,
They just decided
coach
to protect the
suggestions.
sticks.
There are 9 categories. You have 12 options.
Tackle is not a part of the game anymore. Plays like that, I back and clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Looking to put a drive together. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Time for number 14. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
Entering play call, Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave. Chris, empty end zone alert, cross drag.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 5:51, 12 go. Set.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. This is caught by Tucker. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play call, player, Alvin Kamara.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings.
Justin,
but at least that play call was a successful one. Now
upon
the focus
pass,
offensively,
slants.
that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, here's Fields. That's caught by Tucker.
So
entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. Justin Fields.
Second down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams
Tucker,
probably say shrink the
slants.
playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Back to throw, Fields. Open man is Tucker.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
So CD,
Tucker
you look
is
at this
selected.
offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance
Justin
do you think
Fields,
that they have of running
John
the table?
Thornton, J.
I think it's
Brock
hard to
Bowers,
say because
Ashton
history
G.
would tell us
Chris,
that the chances
Ashton
aren't good
G.
at
D.
all. We've seen
Ashton,
a lot of good
empty
teams get to
and
this point,
0-1 trap.
then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Here we go, son. Turn low, son. Right.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And here on 3rd down, your number 1 goal, don't
Entering
be a hero,
play
just
call,
get the
coach
first down.
suggestions.
But here,
There are
once he gets
9
past the line of
categories.
scrimmage,
You have
the field
15
opens up for
options.
him,
Out of
and he's able
empty
to take it
selected.
right up the gut and into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
Sometimes it
categories.
happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
We take a look at his numbers on the
Entering
ground
play
last
call,
week.
coach
Pretty good as he
suggestions. There
found
are
himself
7
in the end zone on 2
categories.
separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Toss left side for Harvey.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play
1
call,
yard and now
coach
no yards. Have him
suggestions.
looking
There
up
are
at a
7
3rd and 9
categories.
situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Nix from the shotgun.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
Now that's smart
categories.
football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt.
As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 46-yard punt, a 4-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss.
Entering
8
play
straight
call,
wins for them.
Ashton Jeanty.
And they've got the lead here in this
Ashton
one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row.
0-1 trap.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son. Move 58, move 58, son. Right.
The drive will begin with a run by Jeanty.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Entering, you have to, call, you, celebrate, stat, coaching. Pop, medical center is selected. Entering, injury report, position HG. Player name A, Gene B. Position, injury type muscle cramps. Injury length will return soon. You have to entering play call, player, there are 9 Chris Olave. Brock Bowers. Brock, jet sweep. T attack. T drive.
Here we go. 319,
Here's Fields. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Jonty Thornton, Justin Fields, for Tucker. Alvin Kamara, for Tucker. Puck, slant, posture, slants.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Turbo, front. Go.
To throw is Fields. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. But you look at this Bronco defense.
Justin,
they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Here's Fields. Hard throw, incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. They have well watched. Pick punt FD flat.
That they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest
Entering
teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
because it allowed him to
categories.
lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Nix.
Over the middle, it's complete.
Entering
So
play
5
call,
yards here,
coach
5 on the
suggestions.
play.
There are 7
And it'll be
categories.
2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe it.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He's already
Entering
put it
play
on the ground
call,
once in
coach
this first half.
suggestions.
There are
There
no
are
gain,
7
just struggling to get
categories.
going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Nix to the air. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47.
Nick's going to give to Hardy.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You look at this Raiders defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
But he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
To throw, here's Nitz.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the
Entering
ground.
play call,
And
coach
4th down now
suggestions.
coming
There
up.
are 7 categories.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up
Entering
to go
play
again.
call,
Last
player.
week, a
There are
strong
9
showing, up
categories.
over
You have
100,
7
also 2 trips
options.
to the end zone.
Justin Fields, Jonty Thornton, Brock Bowers, Ashton Jeanty, Ash, Hero One Trap.
But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
They'll start on the ground with Jeanty.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll
Entering
be
play
2nd
call,
and 8.
player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Brock Bowers is selected.
That defense got downhill in a hurry
Brock,
and limited them
Punchets,
to just a
Pick
couple on
FGK,
first down.
Y shallow cross.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, son. Good height.
Fields now to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Entering play call,
Taking 2
player.
yards
There
there
are
on
9
the
categories.
completion.
You have
And now
Chris
3rd down
Long,
and 6 to go.
Chris Long,
Defensively, you're okay with
empty
that.
and out
Here in
and
the
out.
first quarter, he's going to get
Empty
some
end zone
catches, but
alert.
they rallied to him
Cross
quickly.
drag.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Credit good coverage there in the pass breakup to Pat Surtain.
I like the calmness
Entering
of how he
play
played the
call,
ball here. No
kick,
panic
punt
in
off
his
tackle,
eyes as that
punt.
throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. A last series for him, a little disappointing.
Entering
Forced to
play
punt.
call, coach
And now they'll try to do
suggestions.
better
There are
here
7
and come away with some
categories.
points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
looking to put a drive together. Now it's Nix. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on
Entering
manipulating the
play
defense
call,
with their
coach
eyes and their hand movement.
suggestions.
In this
There are
case,
7
he just steered the
categories.
receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Against a
There
team
are
coming
7
off a win, just as your
categories.
team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Nix. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not sure
Entering
that
play
was
call,
necessarily a
coach
safety valve or a
suggestions.
check
There
down
are
throw
7
on 3rd down.
categories.
Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max
Entering
Crosby.
play call,
The running
coach
lanes have definitely not
suggestions.
been there
There are
for him here in
7
the first half,
categories.
and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Entering
18
play
big
call,
yards on
coach
that one, and the Denver
suggestions. There are
first.
7 categories.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38.
Throwing Nix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Raiders now set to get the football back.
And it's only November, but the
Entering
playoffs,
play,
we know how it
Elvin
works. They'll be here
Kamara,
before you know
Chris
it. If it
Love,
ended today,
Elvin
they would be the
Tucker.
#1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Raider
Entering play call, player, Justin Fields, Jonty Thornton Jr. Jonty Thornton, MTN with deep, MTN Mill, MTN shot slot, Mills slot option. PWR cross, goal post, stick. Goal, PWR cross, goal post.
Here we go, shot. 319, good shot.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away.
Entering play call, clear, error, Brock Bowers.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size.
Dante Thornton, Justin
Fields,
Tucker, empty and jet sweep, slot shot Weiss roll, flood wide dig, empty and fade smash.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
Draws the left side and finds Olave.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 6 options, Tucker is, Justin Fields,
is actually one of the safer things an offense can do.
Tucker, upon backs, slants, empty and pussy slide, jet sweep, slot shot Weiss roll, flood wide dig.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggests punt sweep.
So many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback.
Play sheets, error, player, Justin Fields, Dante Thornton, Brock, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Tucker, empty, jet, flood wide dig, empty and fade smash.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. 58, who's that? Right.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Entering play call, clear. There are 9 categories. We have 6 options. Tucker is selected.
Each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Justin Fields, Dante Thornton, Brock Bowers, Chris Olave, fix spike 2, spake bench, empty end zone alert, cross drag.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 551. 551. 12 go. Jack.
Throwing again is Fields. That's Olave bringing in another one.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Field, Dante Thornton, JR. Dante Thornton, empty and RZ crosser, empty and shock slotted, empty and RZ crossers.
Here we go. Green 19, gets that.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Entering play, drop, Dante Thornton, JR, empty and RZ crossers.
Still 1st down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Here we go. Turbo, sir.
Fields throwing again. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses.
Entering play call. Kickoff middle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And coming out now, the Broncos. They find themselves in a good-sized hole
Entering
here, and a
play
good-sized
call.
hole
Coach
early on in this game
suggestions.
as
There
they
are
come
7
up on first down.
categories.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean
Entering
by that
play
is
call.
possess the
Coach
ball for a little
suggestions.
while. Get
There
at
are
least
7
2 first
categories.
downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Oh, my son!
Once more with Harvey. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we
Entering
come back
play
to Denver.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, my son! Ready?
To throw is Nix.
A short throw to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
Looking to throw. Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Chewing up big
Entering play
yardage. Another
call.
nice
Coach
game there. This one goes
suggestions.
for
There are
20.
7
It's all pretty
categories.
simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
R.J. Harvey,
His 6th touchdown of the season.
and the Broncos are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after
Entering
what they
play
just
call.
did, putting the
Coach
ball in the end zone,
suggestions. There
that
are
took them
7
away from the brink of
categories.
possibly being knocked out of this game.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7.
makes the score.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Entering play call, special teams. Return middle.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Drop powers is selected. Chris Olave. Alvin Kamara. Tucker. Pakan. Slants.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas
Entering
with the
play
football.
call, player. There
As
are
they
9
got it with a
categories.
first
You
and
have
10.
6 options. Drop powers is selected. Brock T drive.
Here we go. We good. 319. Right to that.
Now it's Fields. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Drop powers is selected.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave. Chris M. Jets weak. Dagger H. Joyce.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave. Chris Space and cross drag.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Move 58. Move 58. Right.
Now Fields. Olave over the middle.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave. Brock Bowers. Brock T drive.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Move 58. Move 58. Start.
Fields. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to be
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Drop powers is selected.
And it'll be 2nd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense.
Chris
and
Olave.
guys want to be involved.
Chris
They can be
Olave,
in line,
spacing,
close to the line of scrimmage. They can split
empty
out
end
like
zone alert.
receivers.
Cross
But
drag.
hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here we go, Scott. 3-19.
Back to throw. Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. That one a first
Entering
down
play
pickup
call,
of 8.
player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Chris Olave is selected.
This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here we go, Scott. 3-19. Get that.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options.
I don't know if it's exactly a
Marshall is
win-win,
selected.
but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule
Empty
on
and
offense. The
bunch
playbook
option,
is still
mesh
open
whips.
for the coordinator.
Play sheets. There are player. Alvin Kamara for Tucker. Alvin FD die week.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the handoff, it's Loudy. They get him to the ground.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected.
On that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
For Tucker. Paseo, Jets weak. Empty and posse slide. Slants.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
3-19. Get that. Go.
Here's Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Raider first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Entering play call, player. There are 9. Justin Fields. Dante Thornton Jr. Dante, MTN with deep flood. MTN Mills. MTN Shocks. Mills slot. PW. Goalpost. Stick.
Here we go. 222.
To throw is Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 drop hours.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Chris Olave. Drop hours. Dante Thornton. Justin Field. For Tucker. Empty and Jets. Slot. Flood wide dig.
Here we go. 5:51. 12 go. Tonight.
Out of the gun, Fields. On the RPO, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Justin Fields, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Entering play call, Norm, kickoff middle.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver's offense ready to go again. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Franklin.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And that will bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They run straight ahead with Harvey.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
There are
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because
categories.
they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Nix to the air. Now they'll take this and run. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now
as he's on to punt for Denver. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he's had things all
Entering
his way
play
in this
call,
first half. The
there are
numbers
9.
sensational as he'll look to add to them with another
Alvin
drive
Kamara,
here.
Tucker, Justin, Dante Thorne, Brock Bowers, Chris Olave, Brock Bowers, T-Drive.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara,
They find something else in the
Alvin
playbook. They can
Pick punt
attack
off
this
tackle,
defense, and they
pick
go
punt
right
FB
back on
flat,
the
FB
offensive on
dive
this
week.
play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go. We good. 331. Right.
They'll run with Lobby. And there for the stop defensively, Nick Benito.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying
Entering
on
play
schedule.
call,
3 to 4
Tucker.
yards.
You have to opt, quit, resume, in, call, view, shall, super, celeb, stat, coaching. Pop, medical center is selected. Entering, injury position. Player name, no injured players. You have to
First down,
entering,
you're set up
Tucker.
very well for the rest of the drive.
Convex, slants, empty and jet slot shot Y swirl. Flood Y dig.
2nd and 16.
Here we go. Blue 58. Blue 58. Cut.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those
Entering
sacks
play,
now, they're
Justin
starting to pile
Fields.
up.
And
Play
one thing
sheets,
usually leads to
coach
another because
slot
they've
rail.
got to figure out how
Inside
the offensive
cross,
line and
white
everyone else
cross.
involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Here's Fields. He lets it go deep for Olave.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Riley Moss able to get a hand
Entering
in
play
there,
call, coach
The
suggestion,
running
kick
game's
punt
been
if
working well,
punt.
and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bronco offense
Entering
now
play
set to
call,
come back
coach
out onto the
suggestions.
field.
There are 7
And Charles,
categories.
a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to put a drive together.
And here's a quick throw out to Mims.
He'll wind up getting 7 on
Entering
the play.
play call,
And
coach
that'll bring up 2nd
suggestions.
down.
There are 7
And his play caller
categories.
does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Nix. And this one complete again to Mims.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
A short throw to Ingram. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Second and 5. Up the middle, it's Harvey.
Still a couple yards short of the
Entering
first
play
as the
call,
3-yard
coach
gain brings up a
suggestions.
3rd
There are
down.
7
They
categories.
just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey.
And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a
Entering
momentum
play
shift
call,
because we can
coach
visibly see
suggestions. There are
this
7
celebration shifting from one
categories.
side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's got
Entering
another
play call,
1st down as the
coach
tackle comes at
suggestions.
the
There are
Raiders'
7
34-yard line.
categories.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
34-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
To throw, here's Nix.
He completes this to Sutton.
Entering play call,
Give him a
coach
gain of 5
suggestions.
on the
There are 7
completion. And it's
categories.
second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix.
Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18.
Entering play call,
Give him
coach
12 yards on
suggestions.
that
There
one.
are
It earns him
7
a first set of
categories.
downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the
Entering
way.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Entering Entering play call, coach suggest. Safe man left.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
Entering play call, return middle.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start
Entering
throwing a
play
second
call,
defender his
outside
way,
zone.
because whatever they've done,
Jet sweep.
it has not worked in
Recent
this first
there are
half.
9 cap. Flood wide did. Y cross. Flood FD died week.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Coach suggestion.
Every
Play
team that we
sheets.
ever talked
Coach
to says the
inside
exact same
zone.
thing. When you start a drive
Passes
from
hers.
that deep in your own
RPOs
territory,
weak filler.
the goal
Pass
is a
stretch
minimum
shot.
of at least 2 first downs.
Inside
because
zone.
even if you have to punt
Drive.
then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58, set. Set out.
Fields now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 27.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it
Entering
and go.
play call, empty and RPO alert power. Play sheets. There are 9 categories. You have 2 options. Wildcat play sheet player. There are 9. Chris Olave. Alvin Kamara. Alvin FD dive.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
Here we go. 319, just set. Set out.
Kamara up the middle.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Las Vegas, first down.
Entering play call, Tucker, Justin Fields, Dante Thornton Jr., Brock Bowers, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Tucker, Pass Alex, jet sweep, slot, flip, empty and fade smash.
Here we go. 222, go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and
entering
play
call, player,
so many times
Justin Fields.
Just talk about completions are one thing.
Dante Thornton Jr., Brock Bowers, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara,
Give up 10, 12, 15
Alvin
yards after the
FD
catch,
dive,
then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Player, Alvin Kamara, you have 8 options, FD dive is selected.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Cut.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Entering play call. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now, 2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
2nd down and 4. Again, it's Harvey. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Throwing Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton.
Entering play call suggestions, there are 7 categories.
And the Broncos first down.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Complete to Bryant. That's good. The completion there for
Entering
7
play call,
yards.
coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Spread.
Back to throw. Nix. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Nix. Quick hitch, complete. It's Harvey. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further.
Entering play call, coach
That's Garrett Bowles, the
suggestions,
former
there are 7
first-round pick, the guilty
categories.
party. Operating from the gun. Nix. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to
Entering
Denver.
play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Nix looking to throw again.
And it's intercepted.
And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding
Entering
call
play
on
call,
the offense, so they
player,
go ahead and
there are
decline
9,
that one and take possession of the football
Chris
on the
space
INT.
and empty end zone alert. Cross drag.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
331, 331.
From the 50, here's Fields. This is caught by Tucker.
Entering play call, player, there are 9 categories, you have 6 options, Chris Olave is selected.
And a Raider 1st down.
Alvin Kamara,
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Justin Fields, John T. Thornton, Brock Powers, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Alvin Kamara, you have 8 options, FB Dive is selected.
Came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Here we go. Turbo, sir.
A carry here for Lowry.
Down to about the 22 here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel
Entering
the ground
play
shaking.
call,
And that's from
player,
the offensive
there are
line
9,
creating space for their runners.
Alvin
I had no
Kamara,
coach tell me before, they always
Alvin
told his runners,
FB
run
punt
around
off
the
tackle,
offensive line in
FB
pregame.
dive,
Get used to
FB
the ground
dive.
shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here we go. We good. Green 19. That's not.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Entering
Scott,
play call, normal, there are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half.
Entering
Coach Davis,
play
if you were in the
call,
locker
coach
room,
suggestions.
what would the
There are
message have
7
been?
categories.
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll wind up getting this to the
Entering
37.
play call,
Gain of
coach
9.
suggestions. There are 7
Good yardage there on
categories.
first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. On the handoff, Harvey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Offense.
Entering
So
play
nice
call,
run there,
coach
but negated
suggestions.
by the
There are
illegal
7
block in the back.
categories.
Yeah, and on that type of a play as a receiver, you just want to kind of hold your guy up on the outside, do a little stalk blocking with him. But this time, got a little too aggressive, and out came the flag.
To throw is Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And not all spectacular catches.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
Sometimes just thrown in the
categories.
perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. On the give, it's Harvey. Yeah, boy, this defense
Entering
again
play
really
call,
making
coach
things tough on him as they
suggestions. There
stop
are
him for
7
no gain.
categories.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Harvey.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
3rd and 8 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Open man is Bryant. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Entering play call,
What an
coach
intelligent play as
suggestions.
he
There are
found
7
open grass
categories.
and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff. Here's Harvey.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Only gets 3 yards there on the
Entering play
heels of the
call,
1-yard
coach
pickup.
suggestions.
Sets up
There
3rd
are
and
7
6.
categories.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact
Entering
dropped the
play
ball
call,
free, and it's
coach
4th
suggestions. There are 7
That's an excellent
categories.
play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend
Entering
upon,
play
partner,
call,
because he hasn't
special
missed
teams.
all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. Shifts by him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his
Entering
impressive
play
season
call,
total.
player.
As you
There
take
are
a look
9
at the NFL
categories.
leaders in
You have
touchdown
6
passes
options.
at this
Brock
point in the
Bowers is
season.
selected. Chris Olave. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. You have 8 options.
The
FB
Raider
Dive is
offense
selected.
set to get this drive started.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this
Entering
case,
play call,
not
player.
really want to
There
put it in the
are
hands
9
of your offense,
categories.
but you always feel better
Tucker.
about saying defense because you think
Play
defense is a
sheet.
constant
There
and
are
offense
9.
kind of
Coach
comes and goes.
suggests puck
Today,
cross.
this
AHP
game,
dive.
no, they need their
Puck
offense to
cross.
stay on
Empty
a
and
really
AHP
hot
plunge.
level.
They've been hot so
Puck
far.
cross. AHP dive.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Green 19, just back. Tonight.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call.
No gain on the
Coach
play that time, and they'll
suggestions.
look to
There
convert
mesh
on what will be
wheel.
a 3rd and 4.
Empty and FK cross. Mesh wheel.
Here we go, tonight. Green 19, just tonight. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And now we
Entering
get
play
into the
call.
psychology
Jet
of the
sweep.
whole thing because a lot
AHP
of teams
power.
with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Tonight.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Fancy footwork at the 45. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to
Entering
Denver.
play call. You have to option quit game resume ins call view stats coaching. Top medical center is selected. Entering injury position. Player name no injured players. You have to option coaching. Top med depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart. Player name J Fields. AHB position HB. Player name A Gene B. You have to entering franchise screen. You have RPO alert but inside zone.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
On the ground, it's Laube. And a lane
entering play call.
materializing there
Coach
as he gets maybe a
suggestions. There
yard
are
after the
9
45.
categories. Empty and drive.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move
Empty
the ball
and
really
verticals.
well on the ground
Smash.
the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, sir. Right.
Fields. And he is caught.
And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field.
Holding.
And they're already walking backwards.
Entering
So
play
apparently some
call.
grabbing
Middle
of the
high
jersey
low.
there on the O-line.
Verticals.
Yeah, just look in the interior.
Middle
and
high
that's where
low.
the penalty occurred.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Don't jump. Ready? 222, 222. Go.
Here's Fields. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that's
Entering
well
play
executed
call.
there on 3rd down. And I
draw.
love the confidence that
Recent,
they
there
had
are
to let their
9,
tight end
mesh
try and find
wheel.
some space in the middle
Middle
of the
high
field,
low.
right in their
FB
quarterback's
dive.
line of vision.
Middle,
And
mesh
QBs
wheel.
love to make that
FB
easy throw,
dive,
and he
mesh
hooked
wheel.
up there for a 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
Here we go. Green 19, guys, right. Right.
To throw is Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Entering play
It'll be a
call.
gain of 5.
Recent, there are 9
And it'll be
categories. You
2nd
have
down.
9 options. AHD power.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. They follow up the gain of 5.
Entering
only
play
getting
call.
one there
Recent,
on
there
2nd
are 9
down.
categories. You have 9 options. HB power is
Guys who can
selected.
do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety
Inside
in the NFL
zone.
today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
This
Entering
offense
play
number
call.
1 in the
Recent,
NFL and
there
picking
are
up
9
first downs, and the
Middle
run
high
game
low.
got him another one there.
A really good
Mesh
stat to lead
wheel.
the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking
Middle
up first
high low.
downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Here we go. Right. Right.
Now it's Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Entering play call, Grayson, mesh
That
wheel.
is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, get that.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Entering play
That
call,
flag, that'll
mesh
push him back
wheel.
5.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Don't jump. Ready? 222, 222. Go.
Here's Fields.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the
Entering
4
play
before
call,
he's out of
Grayson.
bounds.
There are 9 categories.
A
You
big
have 9
play there on the
options.
catch and
PhD
run.
power.
30 yards.
Inside zone.
That's evidence of why you spend a
PhD
high draft
power.
pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Kamara is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
Entering
down.
play call,
I'll
Grayson.
tell you what,
There
this
are 9
defense hasn't played
inside
its best,
zone.
but they're still right in this football
Middle,
game.
high,
If
low.
they keep making plays just like that, they're
Coach
going to give their offense a
suggestion.
chance.
Play sheets. There are 9 player. For Tucker. Alvin Kama. For Tucker. For Tucker. MTN pop. Jet sweep. Slot shot. Wise roll. Flood wide dig.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, get that.
Now Fields.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack.
Entering
in this
play
part of the
call.
field. It
Click
brings up
Justin
3rd down.
Fields. John
Great
Thornton
coverage down in the
Jr.
end
Rock
zone. He's
Powers.
scanning the field, looking.
Chris Love.
No one
Play
ever came
sheets.
open.
There are
So
9.
in the end,
Coach
he makes the
suggests.
best
Slot trail.
decision and just fires
YSAL.
it over the end line.
Recent. There are 9. Middle, high, low.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, get that.
Looking to throw. Fields.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So it's been a long
Entering
drive. They
play
held the
call.
ball for
Coach
quite a while.
suggests.
Now
Pick
what do you
FG
do
spin
here?
out.
Well, to
Pass.
me, at this stage, after
Field
this
goal,
drive,
22
this
yards.
close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for
Play
it here.
sheets. Player. There are 9. Justin Fields. For Tucker. Jonty Thornton J. Brock Powers. Chris Love. Chris Space. Ben. Cross drag.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Fields.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Space and switches selected.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
Hey,
conversion.
Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such
Entering
a great
play
advantage
call.
when you're throwing the
Normal.
football.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles.
Entering
If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
there are 7
it has to start
categories.
right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And it maneuvers way
Entering
forward
play
for about
call,
4.
coach
Second and
suggestions.
6.
There are 7 categories.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and
Entering
stopped
play
him just
call,
about a yard
coach
short.
suggestions. There are 7 categories. Squeeze block.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6. Chris Olave. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. You have FD dive.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, son. 58, move here, son. Tonight.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Entering play call,
No gain
player.
on the
There
play.
are
It'll be
9
2nd down.
categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected.
Linebackers
Tucker.
making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Tucker.
Absolutely
Pascal
nowhere to run
exposed.
there.
Spacing. Empty and pussies. Jet sweep. Slot shot. Flood wideed. Empty and fade smash.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Out of the gun, Fields. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
You take a look at his receiving numbers so
Entering
far. He's
play
been
call,
terrific.
player.
Up
There
over
are
100
Justin
yards now for
Fields.
the game.
Play sheets. There are coach suggestion. Drive. Midline red option. Drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Go.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Entering play call.
In the early
Empty
days,
and
the
one
NFL could easily
option.
blame these drops on maybe some
Curls.
uneven or uncertain lighting
Empty and
in
one
a stadium.
curls.
Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Mesh
Yeah, they're
wheel.
great here at night,
Curls.
but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
319, you got that?
Back to throw. Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before
entering
he's
play
brought
call,
down.
coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. AHB stretch,
First down.
FK toss slide, AHB stretch.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Set.
Kamara trying the right side. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They give him 4 yards
Entering
there.
play
It'll be
call,
2nd and
coach
6.
suggestions.
I feel like I can
RPO
see
or
what he
Puddle.
was thinking on that
Hubble
carry
Y
while the
over.
ball, that
Play
big tackle
sheets.
through
There
the
are
hole.
9. Player.
Ended up
There.
only getting
Justin
4 yards
Fields.
on the carry.
Tucker.
I think he had designs on
Justin
that one being
Fields.
bigger.
Jonty Thornton. Brock Bowers. Chris Olave. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. FD dive.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Set.
On the handoff, it's Louby.
And he'll be down close to the
Entering
first
play
down
call,
marker as he
player.
gets this to
There
the
are 9
Broncos'
categories. You
43-yard
have 6
line.
options. Alvin
After a
Kamara
gain
is
of
selected.
5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. FD dive. FD dive.
Here we go, set. 222, 222. Set.
Again, it's Louby. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Entering play
We'll step
call,
aside
player.
and get a
Tucker.
report when we come back to Denver.
Alvin Kamara. Chris Olave. Brock Bowers. Jonty Thornton. Justin Fields. Jet sweep. QB sneak.
Don't jump. Ready? Set. Set.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And this
Entering
winds up
play
a
call,
pickup of
player.
2, maybe
There are
2 and
9
a half to
categories.
about the
You have
39.
Jonty Thornton Jr.
They're bringing
Brock
us right
Bowers.
now with a convincing lead. I
Drop,
think this is where they
T
put on
drive.
the boxing gloves, start to
T
try and
hack.
pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Set.
Ran it last time, now Fields to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off
Entering
a little
play
shorter
call,
and work towards
Chris
the middle of
Olave.
the field. That's a
Alvin
difficult route
Kamara.
to try to defend.
Alvin FD dive.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19.
They'll run with Louby.
Just a yard on the first
Entering
down
play
carry, so
call,
it's 2nd
player.
and
There
9.
are 9
Well,
categories.
praise has to go to the
Tucker.
guys on the offensive line because they've had a
Tucker.
very
Empty.
nice, productive
Jets.
day
Slot
running the
shot
football.
wise.
How
Flood
about that poor
wide
defensive line?
Empty
They've been
and
knocked
fades.
around the
Dash.
entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19.
Fields now to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the
Entering
scramble, but
play
he'll still
call,
leave it with
player.
a 3rd
There are
down.
9 categories. You have 6 options. Tucker is selected.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tucker. Empty and Hussey
4th
slide.
quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver.
Entering
It's
play
the
call,
Raiders with
Chris
the lead
Alog.
and the football here as we
Alvin
get ready to
Kamara.
start quarter number 4.
FD dive. FD dive.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain
Entering
of 4
play
there, and it
call,
gives him a
clear.
new set of
There are 9
downs.
categories. You have
As I
6
take a look at the
Tucker.
clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good
Alvin
portion of
Kamara.
the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a
Alvin
game,
Kamara.
this is exactly what it's
dive.
supposed to look like.
They come up in a 2 tight end look here.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Right.
Right back to him on first down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in
Entering
to
play
finish the
call,
job.
coach
So they go back to
suggestions.
him
There
again,
are 9
and he delivers
categories.
with
You
a
have
touchdown
15
run.
options. That attempt is selected.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking
Entering
good. You know,
play
this
call,
offense, though,
coach
they've been in the top
suggestions.
half of the
There are 7
NFL so far this
categories.
season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Looking to put a drive together.
Oh, my son.
On play action, here's Nix.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Entering play call,
And they're
coach
gonna have this across
suggestions. There are
midfield
7
and inside the
categories.
45. 33 yards that time.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice pickup. 10 yards and
Entering
a
play
first down
call,
on the
coach
keeper.
It
suggestions.
looked like
There are
almost
7
a
categories.
miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
To throw, here's Nix.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss
Entering
of
play
6
call,
to bring up
coach
second
suggestions.
down.
There are 7
You can almost
categories.
see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
Oh, my son.
Now it's Nix. A throw over the middle, caught by Bryant.
And he's going to have
Entering
another first
play
down as
call,
the tackle
coach
comes at the Raiders'
suggestions. There are 7
23.
categories.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
First down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And continue to play.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Again, up the middle to Dobbins.
And they'll get him down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Throwing Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball
Cover
and then trying to get
freeze
your
high.
hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17
Entering
yards
play
and a
call,
first down.
coach suggestions.
It
There
hasn't
are
been the
7
cleanest game for him, but
categories.
there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Nix to the air. They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Entering play
A gain
call,
of 7
coach
that time.
suggestions.
Second goal.
There are 7
Good yardage
categories.
there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Dobbins.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few
Entering
inches
play
needed
call,
on the sneak.
coach
He didn't get
suggestions.
it, and
There
now
are
it's
7
4th down.
categories.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it'll be intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Entering
and
play call,
continues to show off
Chris
his
Love,
ability to run the
Alvin
football when the
Kamara,
opportunity
Alvin
is right.
F.
He
Dive.
is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And the Raider first down.
Entering play
of this
call,
offense
player.
really
There are
having their
9
way, Charles, and
categories.
another
You
big
have 6
chunk play there
options.
on the ground.
Tucker,
And then when you look at the defense, they got to do a
Justin
much better
Fields.
job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great
Tucker,
opportunities
Pascal
continue to slip through their
Jets,
fingers,
slot
as
shot
do the
wise roll,
runners.
flood wide dig, slot shot wise roll.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Scott.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now Fields going to run.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Tucker is selected.
game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to
Justin
try and
Fields.
take off.
Jonty Thornton Jr., Brock Powers, Chris Love, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, you have 8 options. If you
Here's a
dive is
2nd and
selected.
8.
Here we go. 319, Jets, Scott. Scott.
They'll try and run this one right up the gun.
Holding offense.
Entering
so that
play
run
call,
play
Tucker.
nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Tucker,
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball
empty
a
and
lot
posse
quicker and get into
slants.
the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
258, Scott.
Looking to throw. Fields. That's caught by Tucker.
Entering
He'll be
play
dropped
call,
after a gain
player.
of about
There are 9
6 across the
categories.
30
You
to the
have 6
31.
options. Tucker is
That was
selected.
a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is
Justin
make the defender think he's
Tucker.
going upfield
Tucker,
for a
Tucker,
deeper
back
route,
slants.
and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll be taken down well before the first at
Entering
about the
play call,
36-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are
So
9
give him 5
categories.
yards
You
there
have
on the
12
pitch and
options.
catch.
Kick, punt,
And it'll
sweep,
be 4th down.
punt.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So the Broncos coming out now. Remember, they have won 3 straight.
Entering
Beginning to
play
4 straight
call,
does not
coach
appear to be in the
suggestions.
cards
There
as
are
they are in a
7
big fourth-quarter
categories.
hole. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before
Entering
going out
play
of
call,
bounds.
coach suggestions.
A
There
really
are
good
7
pickup of
categories.
28 yards.
That's good.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, my son!
A give, Dobbins trying the right side.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it.
Entering play
so they
call,
get that one,
coach
Charles, on the right
suggestions,
tackle.
there are 7
Oftentimes in that spot, you're
categories.
trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Oh, my son!
To throw is Nix.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin.
Entering play
He's able to
call,
take it
coach
across midfield
suggestions,
before
there
going
are
out
7
of bounds.
categories.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders'
Entering
35.
play call, coach suggestions, there are 7
And a
categories.
fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
Back to throw again. Sutton rolling it in on the left side. There'll be a gain of just a yard.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Some big plays in the passing game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Now there's room to roam.
Edge blitz 3.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Entering play
Umpire threw
call,
the flag,
cause
usually
3
always
doesn't
indicates
match,
holding, and that's
Tampadu.
what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Ready! Ready, my son!
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he loses the football a second time. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
Everything
there
turned
are
out the way
7
they wanted
categories.
it to.
Cover
No
3
sense in
match,
even having to take
cover
that
4
one.
pawns.
Hence the decline.
Oh, my son!
Nix from the shotgun. On the throw, running too much.
Entering play
It's
call,
incomplete.
coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That time for number 19.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory.
Touchdown! Adam Troutman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Entering play call, special teams. Return middle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they just continue to roll right
entering
along.
play
Really,
call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6. Chris Long, Brock Powers, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara. You have 8 options. FD dive is selected.
Spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Ready? 3-19, can I do that? Right.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected.
This is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage. Work on that clock. See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely,
Alvin
you want to
Kamara.
bleed things out at this point,
Alvin
right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. I'm good. Move 58. Move 58. Set out.
A carry here for Laube. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this
entering
O-line
play
is
call, player.
this
There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected. Alvin Kamara,
they're doing
FD
exactly what
dive.
you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set out. 5:51. 5:51. 12 to go. Tonight.
Kamara up the middle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected.
Good blocking.
Alvin
Nice
Kamara,
hole for
FD
him.
dive.
Ends up
FD
picking up
dive.
nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling.
They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. 3:19, get that. Right.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Tucker, Alvin Kamara, Alvin FBI.
Keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3:19, get that. Go.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be stopped after
Entering play
a
call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected.
Is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
Alvin
No, it's
Kamara.
real, and I know a lot
Alvin
of the visiting
Kamara, big
teams
punt
like to
off tackle.
downplay it because they don't want to get into
FD
the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
Here we go. 3:19, get that. All right.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he takes us down to about the 20
Entering
for a
play
gain of
call,
3.
player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Alvin Kamara is selected.
Responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Alvin Kamara, you have 8 options. FD dive is selected.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Entering play call,
as we get you reset.
Alvin Kamara.
They've got a 3rd
Alvin
down now as they
Kamara,
look for one more
FD
first
dive.
down to help salt this one away.
Here we go, son. 3:19, get that. All right.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. The decision
Entering
is to
play call,
decline it and
coach
not give him the down
suggestions.
back.
There are 9
They might
kick
as well
FG
set a
holder blast.
skywriter above
Field
the
goal
stadium
25
saying,
yards.
we don't think you can get
Play
the first
sheets.
down against
There,
our
player.
defense
There
by
are
that decision.
Tucker. Tucker. MTN Jets slot flood wided. MTN fade smash.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Blue 58, blue 58, son. All right.
Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I can hear it right now.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. Justin Fields.
Strategy. They've had success
Tucker.
all game long.
Just Dante Thornton, Brock Powers, Chris Alon, Alvin Kamara,
and they end up giving
Alvin
away the
Kamara,
football.
FD
This team has stayed
FD dive.
aggressive, and it's working out for them.
They come up in a 2 tight end look here.
Here we go. 3:19, get that. All right.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive consumes
Entering
9
play call,
plays all
normal.
told.
There are 2
And it
categories.
results
You
in a
have
4-yard
kickoff
touchdown
middle.
run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise
Entering play
victory.
call,
But it
coach
does not appear that
suggestions.
that's
There
going to
are
be the
7
case.
categories.
There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. That's to about the 28.
Entering play
Second down
call,
coming up.
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
More than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang
Entering
on
play
3rd
call,
down.
coach suggestions. There
At
are
this
7
point, down big, you'd have to
categories.
imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the
Entering
game.
play call,
Would it be
coach
safe to say that as
suggestions. There are
precise as
7
routes are supposed to
categories.
be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college
Cover 2
route
man.
in the NFL there.
Cover
Just
1
find
Robert
the soft
Prince.
spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the
Entering
stoppage with
play
just
call,
under 50
coach
seconds remaining
suggestions.
in the
There are
4th.
7 categories.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Nix looking to throw again.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one
Entering
down to
play
the
call,
40-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 7
17 yards on the
categories.
catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play
looking to
call,
throw,
coach
holding on the big right
suggestions. There
tackle.
are 7
That's real simple, partner.
categories.
Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Take motion, 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 motion.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
Entering play clock, Chris Olave, Brock Bowers, Dante Thornton, Justin Fields, Justin Fields,
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The D can only stop it one more time.
Entering play call, player. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Justin Fields is selected.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Las Vegas, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.